This country's most powerful gun group blasted the tactics of some open carry activists in Texas who stand on street corners or go into stores and restaurants with their rifles and shotguns over their shoulders or in their hands. The NRA called the protests weird, scary, and downright foolish. And the activists are firing back. Fox 4's Richard Ray is in Dallas tonight with more on the NRA and why it wants to distance itself from these groups. Richard.
Hi, Steve. You know, both the NRA and the open carry groups would like to see Texas expand open carry rights to include handguns. Where they part ways is how to win support for that. And the parting the ways has gotten pretty nasty. Open Carry Tarrant County, a weekend event at a Home Depot parking lot in North Richland Hills, drawing dozens of men and women with long guns. And others who argue they are bullies for employing the tactic. They have clashed with Arlington police over demonstrations on busy street corners. They've been restricted from carrying guns into some restaurants, Chili's and Sonic's being the latest to announce their bans. Critics say the protests succeed only in intimidating, and now it seems the National Rifle Association agrees. The NRA's lobbyist group scolded Texas open carry demonstrators in an online letter, writing, "They'd recently crossed the line from enthusiasm to downright foolishness. Not only is it rare, starting to look downright weird, downright scary."
And so it's very disheartening to see an organization that's touted to be the #1 proponent of gun rights in America throwing their own members under the bus.
Open Carry Texas responded with a tweet. The NRA has lost its relevance and sided with gun control extremists and their lapdog media.
The Second Amendment is very, very straightforward. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And so any organization that claims to support gun rights in America should stand behind any group that's looking to further that message.
But that's the rub. The NRA believes the demonstrations hinder their efforts to expand open carry in Texas to include handguns. This is audio from a podcast on opencarryreport.com with an NRA board member and a lobbyist describing the challenges even with Republican lawmakers in Austin.
Every office I went into today asked me, can't you do something to stop the rifle demonstrations?
And our friends are saying, can't you turn it off? And the answer is no, we can't, because it's not us.
I do think it's counterproductive.
Mac Byrne is an NRA member.
If I see somebody carrying a gun down the road, I'm going to worry about it a little bit, and I'm armed.
So is Richard Schrader. Neither thinks open carry demonstrations on street corners in restaurants and parking lots are a good idea.
I don't think it'll do a bit of good. If they want to carry openly like that, they ought to use a little bit of common sense. That's where they do it.
But I don't think we should be intimidating anyone. These people are making issues, and I totally disagree with what they're doing.
One other potential problem for Tarrant County's open carry group is police in North Richland Hills confirmed that they are investigating whether the group violated Texas gambling laws when they held a raffle as part of that event on Saturday. Steve?
All right, Richard, let's go to some of the tactics. We know the NRA is in disagreement with a lot of these groups, but the open carry groups aren't all as one on this either. They're regional, and they don't all agree with each other either, do they?
Yeah, they've had a little bit of a difference, at least. It comes around tactics. You know, the open carry Texas group, the state group, got into a little bit of a dispute, although you'll get an argument about how great the disagreement was there. But one of the points they were making is they think that open carry Texas or any of these groups should always notify the police before they hold any of the rallies. And open carry Tarrant County hadn't always been doing that. In fact, they clashed with Arlington police after one of their demonstrations, and that led to an ordinance that is banning the passing out of literature and the handgun thing on busy street corners in ordinance, one that'll probably end up in court. I should note that open carry Tarrant County did give North Richland Hills police a lot of notice before this weekend's event, so maybe they have changed their tactics just a little bit.
Okay. Richard Ray, very interesting. Thank you.